Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? Oh my gosh. Well, we've got a lot to talk about today, or at least something important to talk about. Scopely, please listen up. Star Trek Fleet Commanders players are furious, and we're furious for good reason. Scopely just dropped massive changes to Alliance tournament events, and instead of rewarding players' dedication, they've turned it into a blatant cash grab. Now, this isn't news. This is what they do. But in the state of the game today, where players are leaving in droves, seriously, Scopely, are you trying to kill the game? Alrighty. Well, we're going to talk about some things today. I'm going to break down what changed, at least some of the major things we're going to talk about. There may be others. Why players are outraged, and what you can do to fight back. So first off, I'm going to put this screenshot up on the screen here. But it used to be that you could you could go in here and you could go to the event store, which is just something they've been doing for months and months and months. You know, a standard like, oh, play to win. Should they change that to pay to win? Yeah, that'd be more appropriate, Scopely. These choice rewards, you come in here, you grab a few of these, and you can complete the task. It was engaging. It's something players relied upon, something you could do. But if you look at this screenshot here, they've increased the cost. They've jacked it up from 2,200 up to 6,280. That's near triple the cost for the same 10,000 point reward. All right, now let's talk about Syndicate. Used to be you could come in here to like your daily claim if your syndicate was high enough to complete this event. It was like 200,000 something. But now look at this screenshot here, and it'll include information for both, I suppose. But depending upon your ops level, it's either gone up to 1 million points or 3 million points to complete the task. It's not just steep. This is predatory. Oh my gosh. Oh, what are they thinking, y'all? What are they thinking? I'll tell you what they're thinking. They're thinking players are leaving. They don't have the big whales paying for their investors anymore. They've got to find a way to make money. And someone thought, well, while we're rebalancing it, because they just put out an announcement the other day about how let's rebalance things and for your ops level, yada, yada, yada. But all behind the scenes, I'm sure at Scopely HQ, they're talking like, let's take this as an opportunity to get some more money out of the players. Well, I'll tell you what, players are outraged, Scopely. Alliance chats are filled with frustration. Longtime commanders are calling this the final straw. I've seen more players lately just leaving the game than ever before, and this isn't going to change that. So instead of rewarding loyalty, Scopely or Scopay is pushing players toward their wallets, and many are walking away. This doesn't feel like just disappointment. It feels like betrayal. The community feels like Scopely is squeezing every last drop of cash, and it's driving people out of the game. So why does this matter? Well, Alliance tournaments, it used to be about teamwork, strategy, grinding together, working on tasks together. If you need to have someone in your alliance refresh some tasks, you could find the one you were looking for. You know, there was teamwork involved. It's returned back to what they originally. It's going backwards, right? We're backpedaling, Scopely. We're going back to the original rendition where you had these tasks as pay only. I don't know what to tell you, but the shift here, it destroys the spirits of the event, and it undermines the very community that keeps this game alive, Scopely. Knock it off. So, what can I recommend to you all? There's going to be a short video today. I'm sorry you don't want more, maybe, but gosh, we just got to talk about these things. So, recommendations for players. Don't feed the system. Skip the pay-only task, and don't reward bad behavior with your wallet. In fact, some of my in my Discord, Butter Pecan, he has told me that the VIPs are furious with Scopely too about this. Who thought in their right mind thought this was going to be a good idea, Scopely? Huh? You need to fire them and anyone that has that same kind of mentality. we as a players, this video is going to come across. If you're here this long and gone through my ranting already, then thank you. I forgot to remind you, please remember to like and subscribe, because I try to come out with content that is helpful to the players. Okay. And I do tend to stick up for the free to play, and maybe Scopely kind of discounts this information because of it. But this constant change of moving the goalpost, saying, you know what, we're not getting enough money out of you, so we need you to do more. We need you to pay more to play and do this game. People are fed up with it. They're really fed up with it. So skip those pay only tasks. Make noise. Okay, that's the second thing here. Flood the official Discord, Reddit, and forums with constructive feedback. Scopely needs to hear that this is not acceptable. Support each other. Focus on free-to-play strategies. Share those in the comment section down below. Share those on Discord. All the different things. Talk with your alliance about it. Try to maximize what you can without spending. This is going to be a little bit of a controversial issue. We talked about this on my Discord, but people, I saw a graphic that was sent to me on my Discord by someone of my good friends, Lloyd, that attends my regular live streams. But apparently there's a push for no spend in December. Guess what, Scopely? You're just pushing people more and more to not spend in December to send you a message. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe in December, we just need to not spend and send a message to Scopely. Fix your mindset, or else. Maybe that's what we need to do. I won't tell you that's what I'm going to do. I'm leaning heavily towards it right now. Stuff like this just really, really upsets me. And it screws the players over. And if the VIPs are upset on their VIP channel as much as the free to play, you know this is a problem. You should have known it was a problem before you even release this content. But we know they don't really look at their content very much. They just throw it out and hope it sticks to the wall, I suppose. Lastly, all I can say is vote with your time. If these changes make the game unplayable, step back. Scopely will notice when engagement drops. As a free-to-play, those are the main tools I think that we're going to have at our disposal. Their latest move is a cash grab, plain and simple. But the power is still in the player's hands. We are their customers, okay? Remember that. Whether you push back, adapt, or walk away, remember this, the community is stronger than any one event. Don't let this one event change your whole mindset on the game. Let's keep the conversation going. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, and let's show Scopely that commanders will not be exploited. I hope this information is helpful. I'm going to release this content as soon as I can so you all can have access to it. Remember, I'm here to help you as much as I can, but I want to get this information out so we as a community can hopefully come together and find some constructive ways to kind of battle this mentality and let Scopely know that as a players, we don't accept it. And I hope you'll follow me with that. Anyways, live long and prosper, commanders, and we'll see you next time.